I'm back in the closet with Dr. Nan Wise, and we want to talk about something that I think a lot of people don't talk a lot about, but actually are participating in, and that is a sexless marriage. What are the stats on that? Do you know?
That's hard to say because people aren't exactly telling the truth about sex, and it depends on who you ask, but it's not uncommon when people are in a long-term relationship for the connection and the companionship to grow and the sexual aspect of the relationship to sort of like fall away. For some people, that's perfectly okay and they're happy as is. When that's a problem is when one partner continues to want to have sex and the other doesn't. So those people I see in my office. Mm-hmm. And then the issue becomes how we can help those people figure out a way to create a win-win. So the win-win may be learning how to take the partner who has lost the spontaneous sexual desire and kind of revamp it. And often the treatment for that is to get them excited about their lives. So my husband has this wonderful saying. He goes, if you go out in the world and you continue to grow every day, you can never have sex with the same person because you come home and you're a different person. Wow. Now that's a little exaggerated, but it is. And I have a young couple where it's actually the man who's kind of shut down and the woman is still looking for it to connect. And it's an unusual situation more in the younger people because the relationship is relatively new. But still, the thing to do, and I said to her, is to go out in the world and get yourself excited about your life. Your partner is going to be turned on by your excitement about your life. You come together as new. In Europe, it's not unusual for people who've been together for a long time to take lovers outside of the marriage, and they don't want to break up the marriage. It's really an example of social monogamy rather than sexual monogamy. So they're happy with each other as partners. They do their lives together, and they have relationships on the side. I'm not prescribing that necessarily, but people can figure out what's right for them. And what I don't like is when we prescribe our sort of morals and our ideas of what's right and wrong on other people. If they're doing it and it works for them, God bless them. I'm together with my husband for a very long time. My heart does not go fast when he walks into the room. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But what you have...
She still loves you.
But what you have is deep bonding.
Right.
And those are actually different systems in the brain, interestingly enough. And actually, the companionate relationship can be very satisfying.
Because sometimes you see those studies, and they say, if you're not having sex 2 to 3 times a week, then there's something wrong with your relationship. And then you got all these people who are like, oh my God, I've got to see something.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Most of the problems that we have in sex it largely is about what we think that we're supposed to do, what's normal.
Exactly.
I was trained as a sex therapist by the American Association of Sexuality Educators, Counselors, and Therapists. That's a big ASECT.
That's a lot of people.
Their T-shirt says, is it normal? Because everybody asks, is it normal? Is it normal? You know what? Normal's just an average. Do you want to be normal intelligence? No. Yeah. We all want to be abnormal in those ways or extra normal.
Man, awesome.
Different strokes for different folks, and they're all good.
And that is how it goes. Dr. Nan, fascinating. I have enjoyed meeting you and talking with you. Thank you so much.
This is a lot of fun.
Hey, like what you saw? Join Jem on social media. Subscribe to Good Enough Mother on YouTube and tell a friend.